What is up, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 video. In today's video, we now have the tuning DLC. So that is what I got on right now. Let me see, can I show you guys? I can't show you guys, I have it on, but I have it on. We have the tuning DLC. I'm going to run you through a few things that it adds. So it adds visual mods and it adds performance mods. So here is our performance mods right here. I think I said that backwards. Yeah, here's our performance mods right here. Most of the performance mods are going to be black or silver, black or chrome with a little bit of red on them. That's how they were in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. So that's how they are on this one. So let me just scroll down. So there's not too many. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot, but there's not too many. You get the one for turbos. It adds turbochargers and turbos for i3s. Let's see what else we got. I know there's superchargers somewhere. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Okay, so maybe there's not a supercharger. But anyways, so in the last video I said I think that this'll. I wasn't sure if they would do the percentages like they did, or if they would just multiply by like 10 horsepower, 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower, something like that. But no, for this they did the percentages, which is what I was hoping for, because I think it kind of scales up and it just adds to the base, just the base horsepower that you can manage to make the car. So let's exit out of this. Alright, so if we take a look at a car like the Dodge Challenger, let me show you this. What the heck? Dodge. Oh wow, maybe they don't have the Dodge Challenger in here. Really? Okay, let's do the Reptilia. Okay, so I have the Reptilia in here. So the Reptilia just adds those. Those are just lights. Alright, let's go back to all. So it looks like it just adds. Oh, okay, I see. So it adds lights, front and rear. For some cars, it adds new bumpers, new front bumpers, and for very few, it looks like it adds hoods. The Del Rey has it. The Ecos Cobra has them. The Panther has one. All right, so that's not bad, but there could definitely be more in that in the mod for those. Maybe they're going to be adding more soon. Maybe they tried to push out the DLC as soon as they could, but I'm not sure. And then another thing that this adds is this adds crates. So whenever you complete an order, say, like you complete this order, you have a chance of getting a crate, and a crate will contain just a few parts. So it'll just save you some money and whatnot. Oh, this one's got like 20 seconds left. So yeah, it'll just give you some money, and that's pretty much, or not some money, it'll give you some parts which you can sell for money or you can repair and hold on to. That's pretty much it for that. And then if we go down to here, can't squeeze in there, but we got pumpkin. Yeah, because it's the 31st of October right now, so a little Halloween. A little late. They should have done it early October, but whatever. And then also, we finally have the Dyno. All right, let's see what this looks like in here. It looks pretty stock, pretty regular. So you got your dyno rollers here. You bring your car in here, and then you just... Yeah, let's go grab a car really quick. We will be working on a Challenger today, but we're going to be doing some other stuff first. Here, maybe does this car even run? I grabbed it from a barn find, so I'm not sure if it runs or not. It does not run. Dang it. Okay. Well then, let's go to our parking garage. And let's grab our Challenger. Man, it kind of sucks though that they don't have the performance like visual stuff for the Challenger and Charger, because those would be really, really cool. But I wish they had it. All right, so let's take this guy. All right, move to a garage. All right, now we're gonna go back to garage, and then we're gonna toss that on the dyno, and we're gonna see what the dyno does. In the last game, you could dyno tune and ECU tune stuff, so I'm wondering if you can for this one. I don't know, but I think it'd be so cool if you could. Oh, wrong thing. Normal mode, move car. And they just added a little spot to the menus right there. Where are we going? Yeah, we're going over here. All right. Yep. All right. Measure engine power, gain, lose. All right, run dyno. Oh, dang, this is getting loud. Okay, so we lost 0. So this is like the initial horsepower, and that is the torque curve it looks like. Okay, so 390 horsepower. That seems like not that much, considering I guess the supercharger did do a lot for the last time we used it. We'll move this. We'll put it back in our parking. All right, so that's pretty much all we got for the tuning DLC. You just kind of, I gotta dive in and start actually doing stuff before we can really see it shine. So we're gonna get started on this Challenger for today. We're gonna tear off all the body panels first, like we usually do. Oh, and in the last video, you guys, a lot of people pointed out global body condition for the Bolt Reptilia R2 was only 98%, which you were right. I went back, I checked it, I figured out. So on the Bolt Reptilia R2, there is this little lip that goes across and then up and over and back down, and that is the trunk. And I missed that and I didn't pull it out, so it said it was like that trunk wasn't repaired. So it was just kind of giving me not too good of a, what do you call it, just a final global body condition pretty much. So I took it out, I looked at it, I repaired it, and I figured it out. So thank you guys for pointing that out, because I would have never noticed, and the car would have never been fully finished, because that shut the restoration value up another $10,000 finishing that very last part. So basically, thank you guys to all you that pointed that out. I know there was 2 of you that pointed that out in particular. Alright, so we repaired some parts. Let's go, where is our cleaning kit? There it is. We're gonna clean the interior. Move you, my bad, move you over to A, and then grab the welding kit too. I really like the welding helmet. That one's really, really, really cool. There, yeah, now you can see it. It's like purple visor. It's got flames all over. I think it's actually really, really sick. All right, use equipment, make that interior shine, and then bring all that rust away. There shouldn't be too much rust because it was a barn find that I got this guy from. Current value 24,000. 375. Was that the same horsepower? Not sure. So frame, global parts. All right. Let's move these guys back to their respective positions. Move you back. Let that lift up. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go disconnect the driveline, because this is a rear-wheel drive car. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna disconnect this, the drive shaft, because we want to get to we want to pull this engine out, and we want to get it on the engine hoist. Mainly so we can start putting those performance parts in it. So that's what the whole point of this video is, just to get started, do all the performance parts we can in the time we got. Alright, so take the gearbox out, and then I'm pretty sure there is performance clutches and flywheels too, which is really cool. Makes sense, matches with everything. Take these off. You don't want these on when you put it on the engine stand. Take the pipes off. Front exhaust sections. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for connecting everything up to the engine. There's no wires or anything. Thankfully, that would make it a pain in the butt. Alright, move this over to A. Alright, we'll use you. Pull the engine out. Alright, engine's no longer in there. Go over here. We'll add the engine. Alright, so this is the MAG engine, by the way, guys. This is not the Challenger one. This is a little bit different one. It's basically the same, but they're not quite the same. All right, so I wonder if we can add turbos to things now. That is my main question for this tuning DLC. Can you add turbos to cars? Because in the old game, you could turn any engine you wanted into like a turboed engine. All you do is slap a turbo on there and you're good. So, let's find out. Let's see, the manifolds are what I think is gonna stop us. The i4, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to add a turbo. That sucks. Alright, we're going to start from the top. We're going to break down all of this first. I'll take off the ignition distributor first. And then, yeah, so by the end of the time we're done with this engine will be mostly silver or chrome. Pretty much chrome and red. With a little bit of, like, matte black in it. I don't know why, that's just the way that they do it. That's the way that they do all the performance stuff. Like I said earlier, that was the same way in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. So they're used to keeping it old school for them at least. Alright, let's pull all these off. I can't wait to repair the engine and have the engine look sick. Oh wait, no. Oh no, there's not. Never mind. You can't do anything to the engine. The engine is just gonna be regular. There's no performance engine. In real life, you could actually you could port out your engine. You port out all the cylinder heads, and you can make it like bigger, so you get more, like just bigger explosions, more horsepower, more gas, more air to fuel, all that. But sadly, I mean, it's not that in depth in this game. Let's pull these off. Timing cover coming off. I feel like this might be the car that I didn't want to do for the performance, mainly because since it's like a special car, I don't know if it'll really take a lot of these performance parts. It'll take some of the basic ones like spark plugs, but there's no like performance like manifolds or exhaust pieces. I think you might be able to do a few exhaust pieces, but that's it. Ooh, is this the rail one? Oh yes, it's the whole rocker arm one. So they all come off at once. Yeah. Alright, sell these push rods. So I need to check and see if there's actually engine heads in the tuning spot for these. Okay, once I get all these off, the engine head off. So it's overhead valve D. So we'll check that out. Alright, let's go to T. Alright. Doesn't look like it. Dang it. Alright, that kind of sucks. Alright, so we can't do that. Alright. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're not going to be able to do too much performance to this car, guys. But we'll raise it up above the Challenger, I think. I think we should be able to beat the Challenger. Because they're basically the same engines, just a little bit different. Alright, assembling the rest of this head. The worst part about this is the Challenger one, you have to take off. So you do this, you take off each valve push rod, but then you have to go back in or take each rocker arm off and then take each valve push rod off. So you're doing 16 things for each side. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Here we go. Alright. And then let's exit out and let's flip the stand. I like to flip it from this side. Rotate it twice. And then you can take the oil pan off. See, I don't think we ever drained any oil, so maybe it'll charge us. Hey, it didn't charge us. Hey, figured out a way around having to take the oil out. You can just flip it upside down and it doesn't charge you for taking the oil pan off. Because usually if you take the oil pan off while the car's up on the engine, not the engine stand, up on the car lift, it will charge you like 10 or 15 bucks for like a cleanup fee if you don't put it into the bucket, which is weird, but it's okay. All right, all we gotta do now is take off the rest of these pistons. There's some dark pistons and connecting rods. Like, they look bad. And this was a barn find too, so I'm kind of surprised how bad this engine looks. Because I've gotten some barn finds where the engines look pretty new. I mean, it's still like in the 60s, but it still looks really good. Alright, there we go. Now I can take all these off. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Oh, and we gotta take the last thing off. We gotta take the engine stand off. Alright, we're gonna rotate it back twice. There you go. Now no. You need to keep it the other way because we need to go back in reverse. We put all our performance parts in. Alright. Oh, we lost something there. Something broke. Oh, we lost a lot of parts. Alright. Oh, wait, there was something else. There we go. Ooh. We should... Well, we don't need to do any test pass stuff. Alright. Let's throw the engine on. No, we weren't able to save the engine. Alright, that's bad news. That's really bad news. That's going to cost us a nice chunk of change. Alright, so... We'll just do engine, because I don't remember the exact name. It's not that one. Is it that one? Okay, maybe it's this one. It's just got different heads. Yep. Alright. Thank you. So it's probably going to look weird now with yellow / orange mixed with like the red. Alright, so I need to figure out all of the parts that we can use. Alright, let's see if they have crankshafts, alright? They don't. Alright, so we can put our crankshaft back in. So then we need to look for pistons and connecting rods. Okay. Overhead valve C. Oh, so they do have some of the pistons for this one. Oh, that's sick. Alright. It's not a total loss yet. Oh, ew, what the heck? Do you really have to scroll? What? What the heck? I think we bought the wrong ones. Well, there's $1,600 down the drain. No. Alright, it's okay. It doesn't matter too much. I think we managed to save some of our connecting rods. We'll just see. We need piston rings too. What am I doing? Alright, rings. I think we're just doing the regular ones right now. They don't cost too much. Alright, there we go. There's one. There's two. And then each piston raises... Let me check. Each piston raises it by 1.125%. So with 8 pistons, it'll be, what is this? That'll be a 9% gain. Yeah, that'll be around a 9% gain in overall horsepower from just the pistons alone. And then you gotta factor in the spark plugs, which I think they don't do a whole 1%. I think they do like 0.01 or 0.125%. But put 8 of those in, you got a whole percent. Oh, okay, so now some of these things don't match very well. So these pistons are darker than the regular pistons, so at least there's that way to tell the difference. There's no rod. I should check and see if there's any filters, any oil filters. I know there's air filters. Air filters are a huge thing in like the aftermarket. They're crazy popular. Alright, put that in. And get the next bearing cap. So we managed to save all of our bearing caps, which is really nice. Because it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to go buy like one thing, which I think we might have to for the rods. Yeah. So we gotta go buy one rod. Alright. Oh, I should have just stayed on the menu. What am I doing? Alright, so let's buy a connecting. Oh, it's not on this one. That's why. Alright, let's go to main shop. Let's buy rod cap. Alrighty, thank you. Then put in. Alright. There we go. Pistons, rings, connecting rods, all done. Alright, let's zoom out for a second. And we're gonna rotate this guy back over. Rotate. Alright, thank you. And now we're gonna go in and buy some of the things I know we need that are performance. So just so I don't forget right now. Alright, there we go. Go to everything. So we can buy some of these filters here, I think. Maybe we can get this. Maybe that'll fit in. I don't know yet. Maybe. Alright, so 10% gain. That's a lot, actually. Holy crap. What's the turbo gain? The turbo's a 10% gain, so that thing is like, that's overpowered. That's OP. Alright, I think we're gonna do ignition distributor, the cap and the rotor. We need those for sure. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. I can't afford that. Oh, it's the silver achievement. Nice. We're gonna need a flywheel. Is there clutch down there? No. Hey, there's the clutch. Gonna need an alternator. And then we're gonna need a carburetor. I'm not sure which one it is. And then I know we're gonna need camshafts. But I don't know which camshafts we're gonna need. We're gonna need exhaust manifolds, but I don't think we're gonna be able to fit those ones. No fuel rail, no ignition coil needed. Alright. We'll pick that up just in case. Oh, spark plugs. That's the one I was looking for. Alright, 8 of these. Alright, so now I'm fairly confident we have most of the things we can put on. I forgot to grab the oil filter. The one thing I went back there to grab. Alright. Filter. Oil filter for V8. Nice. Okay. So the camshaft is a V8 overhead valve C. And uh-oh. Let's see if you can actually do one of those. There's a lot of camshafts in here. V8 overhead valve, not the V8 overhead valve C. So that sucks. Oh, and we gotta go buy one too. Alright. There's no space. Camshaft, V8 overhead valve C. That one's actually cheaper than the rest. That's shocking. Alright, fuel filter, boom. Cam gear, still need one. Oh wow, we do have an ignition coil for this car. I didn't realize we had one. I thought it was all in the distributor. Alright, there we go, we got those. We're fine. We got this. And as I put in the wrong one. Yeah, it's just gonna take a bit to get used to this tuning DLC. There you go, that fixed it. High power output. 12 volt internal resistor. Alright. Oh man. Are both our heads broken? Alright, so we saved one of them. I really wish we could put heads on this, because putting heads on this would increase the horsepower by a huge amount, and that'd be really nice. Wait, did I just put in the performance one? I can't tell the difference right now. Yes, the 5% gain. Wow, that's a lot. This one. Then the red cap, obviously. Saved our clips, thank you. Boom. Alright, that's looking good. So we save any manifolds here? I think this engine's coming together really good so far. What's really curious is to see what it says for power and see if that's actually what it does when we dyno it. Because I'm not sure if it will tell us. I think they added in estimated power. So I think that means that it won't be completely truthful when it says what your power is. I think you might have to dyno it to figure it out. Okay, so we need a new engine head. It's gonna take me a minute. Engine head. Where is it? There it is. Oh, we can't mess this one up. Apparently there's a difference. Let's go with this one. Oh, we bought the wrong one. No. Oh, that's gonna cost us. That's 900 bucks we just lost. We'll save on it. Well, maybe we'll do a Challenger soon. Then we need a manifold for V8 overhead valve D. Alright, V8 overhead valve D. Gotcha. Screw that guy on. Alright, get the manifold in. Save that. Oh, Thank you. Wonder if we can add in the top. Okay, so carburetor. Okay, so we can't change the carburetor either because it's a special carb. Oh gosh, that's ugly. Alright, so V8 overhead valve F. So we're gonna need this. Gonna need this. Gonna need this. And then are our push rods special? Oh, they are. Alright, so I can go back and buy push rods once we get back from here. Alright, did we save a cover? We did not. I hate how everything's different. Like, some are F, some are D. It just makes things a lot more difficult, and I wish they'd just even everything out so you can tell. Alright, there we go. Top's done. Let's see. So yeah, we need the valves. Valve push rods, at least. So V8 overhead valve F. Then we need to buy 16 of these. Alright, we're almost done with the top end of this engine here. Then we gotta do the front end, which will take us like 0 time at all, because front end is super easy. Because there's like 2 serpentine belts, but they only connect up to 3 things each, so it's not that bad. Alright, so then we need some rocker arms. See, then you gotta keep bouncing back and forth between all this stuff. Oh, not 3. There we go. And we might have to go buy some new ignition wires too. We got our special spark plugs that add 0.125%. So there is a whole half percentage right there just with those we just added in. Zoom over here. Oh, we already got those ones in. Alright, I was like, what the heck? Alright. Then we're gonna have to go buy our head covers, and then that should be good. We gotta get this thing back in the inside the engine bay before we end this. Alright. There we go, one more. Alright, so then do we have we have to go buy the special ignition wires, because I know that those are in here. See, there's V8. Do they look the same at all? They don't. Alright, so we're not gonna be able to we're not gonna be able to use the special ones then. Alright. Oh, there they are. Snag those all right there. And we got our rocker arms to put in. Alright, then we need engine head covers. Okay, so you need the B or the A and the B. Cover. Alright. Yes, we bought the right ones. Score. Get this guy on. Screw both sides in. Alright, that's good. Time for the front side. Okay, so you need to go buy a cam gear really quick. Alright, cam gear, V8 overhead valve. The good old OVH. Alright, we bought the timing chain. Oh wow, that cover was mangled. See, we'll grab that. Grab that, grab that. We're just gonna grab all that stuff just because I don't think it survived. And it's only a couple $100. It ain't too big of a deal. Alright, sweet. We saved that. I was about to buy that too. Alright, so you need a crankshaft pulley and a water pump pulley. Alright, we can make this easy. Type in pulley. Maybe it's this one. Yes. Alright. Pulley in. Then we gotta get arms. Okay, and we didn't save arms either, which is good because I bought extras. Alright. Power steering pump. And then alternator. Okay, so this is the i6B alternator, so that performance alternator we purchased won't be able to be used on that. Which sucks, but it's alright. This was a very bad example to do for tuning DLC. I should have just chose one of the regular cars, not a DLC car. Alright. Ooh, let's bounce around to the back really quick. We can throw on our performance flywheel and our clutch plate. We get the pressure one on, and these are made by Octarion. Or at least that's what it says that they're made by. Octarion. And release bearing. We still need to buy a release bearing. We'll snag a release. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's take the engine and then let's put it back in. Alright, so it looks like our engine here is completely done. See if we got anything. See if we got any horsepower yet. 375. I think that is actually a little, I think before it was like 340 something. I don't remember exactly, but I think we are slowly climbing here. Looks pretty good to me. We just got a lot of stuff to put on. Yeah. Alright, so we just got a lot of stuff to put back on. We gotta do the whole suspension. I'll do like half that before I start the next video. Make it a little bit quicker for everybody. But thank you guys. If you guys like this tuning DLC, give that video a like button. I'm liking it so far. I need to do a different car that has like all tuning stuff in it. So like the Ecos Cobra or the FMW Panther. I'll try and snag one of those cars for one of the next videos, guys, because those are gonna look sick and those have appearance and performance mods, which is gonna be awesome. So thank you guys for watching so far. If you guys aren't yet, give me a like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.